that is our Donelson Library. As a homeschool parent, it has been the perfect resource for my daughters and I. And actually, the original location was one of the first places we came when we relocated here. I have two daughters, and one wants to be a doctor, and the other wants to be an astronaut. And it's my job to cultivate their dreams, aspirations, and goals. The exciting thing to me is that when they become adults, they'll be able to look back and say that the Donelson Library was a part of their childhood memories and a part of their academic success journey. I could go on and on and on about my love for the library, the treasure that it is, and the value that it brings. But I want to conclude by saying this. Councilman, mayor, and everybody who supports the library in any capacity, this is what you are investing in. You're investing in our future leaders, such as my daughters. You're investing in the updating and the beautification of our neighborhood. I mean, look at this state-of-the-art building, and creating new job opportunities. To be able to actually witness the progression of the library to now being a part of the opening and everything that it will bring in the future is just a beautiful thing. I want to thank you all for allowing me to be a part of this momentous occasion. And I wish the Donelson Library much, much success, and the Nashville Public Library in general. I look forward to meeting you all and talk to you guys some more afterwards. And at this time, I would love to welcome Councilman Jeff Gregg. Thank you.
Thank you, Erica. I think I'm going to have you sing every time I see you in the library. Distinguished guests, community leaders, and most important, my neighbors, good morning to you. Today marks a monumental occasion. We gather to celebrate a new library. Our new library will be a beacon of knowledge, a sanctuary of learning, and a new community hub. I know we are all excited about this library, right? Come on! Now picture this, June 26th, 1966. Much like today, citizens are gathered just down Lebanon Road. A new chapter begins. The doors of a modern, mid-century, state-of-the-art library opens in Donelson. This day brings endless possibilities, stories waiting to be discovered, knowledge to be gained, memories to be made. This is how the Tennessean described the new library back in 1966. Full of light with unpretentious elegance. Today, June 24th, 2024, just 2 days shy of 60 years, history repeats itself. We open our new library here in Donelson, a bigger, better Donelson library. And I think the Tennessean could say it's full of light and unpretentious, just like 1966. Our new library will be an incubator for innovation and creativity. Our new library will provide tools and resources needed to develop new ideals. Our new library will be a place for job seekers to gain new skills and a place for lifelong learners to pursue their passion. Today represents the future of Donelson. This new library would not be possible without the unwavering support of our community and visionary partners like Holiday Properties. They transformed this once aging shopping center into the modern version we see around us today. A more mixed-use development, easy to get to by bike, car, or transit. Later today, we will do the ribbon cutting for 104 new units called Donelson Flats. I'm completely in awe of this transformation. The new state-of-the-art library would have not been possible without the unwavering support of many, many people. The hard work of our city and library staff, the Nashville Library Foundation, and a couple of big champions. The seeds were planted by Councilman Phil Claiborne over 10 years ago with the implementation of the urban design overlay. Phil knew the direction of Lebanon Pike was headed in the wrong direction and something needed to be done. Thank you, Phil. And we would not be here today without the determination, drive, and vision of my predecessor, Mr. Jeff Syracuse. Jeff, I can only imagine the number of hours and minutes and thoughts that have filled your brain regarding this new library. We are grateful to you. In a world where knowledge is key and information is more critical than ever, your efforts ensures that our community will remain informed, engaged, and empowered. Thank you. Now, back in January, I met Ryan Darrow at a meeting, and we were talking about the new library, and I was troubled to learn that some of these big ideals he had, he was not going to be able to accomplish. He was about 25 grand short of his goal. He wanted to do some studio gear for the young people and to put in a digital restoration lab, but we were a bit short. So I gathered a group of community leaders and I said, we're going to reactivate the Friends of the Donelson Library. And our goal was to raise $25,000. We held a couple of events, the last one being a preview party last Saturday. And I am so excited to announce that because of their efforts and because of your generosity and a gift that we just received before the ceremony, we have raised $40,000 for the Friends of the Donelson Library. So you know who you are. Thank you. And Ryan Darrow, you know, this is my first time in public office, so I didn't know how the system works. And I learned that he had to apply to be the new library manager. And I thought, oh, we got to have him. And Terry Luke, I'm apologizing now for accosting you at the downtown library. But we are so lucky to have Ryan as our branch manager. I don't know where he's hiding, but I want to say thank you to Ryan. I'm reminded of a quote from one of my favorite authors, Dr. Seuss. Today, a reader. Tomorrow, a leader. The more that you read, the more that you will know. The more that you learn, the more places you will go. Yes, that quote inspires us to read, but it demonstrates the power of knowledge and the impact it has on the future. As I think about that impact of this new library and what it will have on our community, I envision riders from the Music City Star walking over after work to check out a book, or patrons from the farmers market strolling over to see the art installations. The reimagined Donelson Plaza and the new Donelson Library are anchored on the south by a reimagined Donelson Station with new retail, residential, and a new 50 Forward Center in the works. To celebrate this beginning, J.B. Estelle Boulevard, which is the street right behind us that connects the library to Donelson Station, as of today will become Donelson Station Boulevard. And we honor the legacy of J.B. and Estelle and the Barker family with a memorial sign. J.B. Barker and Estelle Burgess Memorial Way. So June 24, 2024, a new modern, mid-century, state-of-the-art crown jewel of Donelson opens. We begin a new chapter. And now, it's my honor to introduce the 10th mayor of Nashville. He's steering our city in a more inclusive and innovative way. Mayor O'Connell is committed to creating a resilient and thriving city, one that meets the needs of all of its citizens. Would you please welcome Mayor Freddie O'Connell.
Good morning, everybody. What's great is our council members gave us clear guidance that the thing that everybody wanted most today was to do this ceremony outside with long speeches under a heat dome. So we made sure to fulfill that wish. No, what a great day. Thank you to both Councilmember Syracuse and Councilmember Gregg. We have Darren Jernigan on our team, who we know has served this part of the city so capably for so long and has now joined our team in the mayor's office. I see Phil Ponder sitting out here. We've got state and local leaders. Senator Heidi Campbell, our vice mayor, is with us. I think what you're seeing in the attention from state and local officials is that Donelson's future is not only important but incredibly bright. What you heard Joyce Searcy, as chair of the board for our Nashville Public Library, speak to as we took office, wanting partnership, stronger partnership among departments is also on display. You have heard from General Services, from Metro Arts, and the Nashville Public Library leadership, all right here in Donelson. And one of my absolute favorite things about serving with district council members over the previous 8 years is all of our passion for the communities we served. And so for both Councilmember Syracuse and Greg, the number of times that they have invited me and others into their community, into Donelson. I didn't live here. I spent a lot of time out this way growing up, from Wave Country out to this area, but now, as we have done Ticket to Ride, to Catch a Bite at Fat Bites, as we think about the future of Donelson Station, as I continue to come out this way, not only to hear the best live Irish music in the city, but also, don't tell Goodlettsville, the best Christmas parade in the city. It is so important to have, to look out here today and see this gigantic crowd to celebrate this moment. Couldn't be better. And I'm also glad to see my friend and Davidson County Clerk Brenda Wynn here. This is another great customer service partnership with Nashville Public Libraries. The vehicle registration renewal kiosk inside this building is Metro's 5th located inside a Nashville Public Library branch. Not only are we trying to make it easier for children to discover their futures in our incredible public facilities, we are trying to make it easier for grown-ups to live here as well. And finally, I wanted to thank the veterans of Post 88 for the presentation of the flags. And you have heard Erica Shorter's incredible story with her family. And on a personal note, as a father watching our 2 daughters learn, who have so many of the same experiences, both of them have grown up taking full advantage of our amazing library system at its adventure discovery status. And I can't wait to bring them here. The capital spending plan we released in January, unanimously supported by our council, reflects our top priorities. One of those priorities is a strong library system. We have put money not only into maintenance, but into creation of future scenarios. Completing this library, looking to the future of Hadley Park, but also getting maintenance throughout the system where it's most needed today. And we are taking more steps to ensure that Nashvillians know that government is responsive to your needs. Our libraries, parks, and schools, our roads and community assets bring us together, as Erica mentioned, enriching a shared pride we have in our home. So I hope that each of you today feels the pride. I think the fact that so many are gathered shows us here in Donelson. And in just a few minutes, we'll get to step inside these doors, because I can assure you, our library system, its partnership, the strength of the foundation, and the friends groups that support it offer us so much more than books. The new Donelson Branch Library is full of opportunities for all ages, all incomes, all backgrounds, all levels of education, and today it is ready for all of us to explore. So now I get to invite Erica's daughters, Peyton and Paige, to join me here along with the other speakers. I want to thank the Donelson Chamber for providing a ribbon and scissors, but let's get this ribbon cut and let's all go inside and explore this incredible library. Excuse me.